last 4 years as Arise Church has been an amazing adventure. We have seen people come to faith, leaders released into areas of influence. We have generously given financially into the Declare a Square campaign, and we have pulled down fences as we have reached out into our community like never before. God has done so much in us and through us. But one thing is for sure, He isn't done with us yet. I once heard someone say that the best way to honour the past is by building the future. The Apostle Paul writes to the church in Philippi and describes how this life of faith in Jesus is one that is lived with a forward momentum, not looking back, but instead straining forward towards all that God has created and purposed us for. Forward is our vision for 2021.
This year, as Arise, we are pressing forward by making room and meeting needs. We will do this in 3 distinct ways. Firstly, by implementing a discipleship pathway. Secondly, by launching Shine Foundation. And thirdly, by upgrading our online presence.
Firstly, we are going to implement a discipleship pathway. Jesus' command to us as His followers was pretty simple: go and make disciples. Over the last 3 years, we have been working hard to create a discipleship pathway that will facilitate every follower of Jesus living the life they were always created to live. We will do this by making room for people to encounter Jesus, connect with others, invest in the work of the church, and to influence their world.
Secondly, we are going to launch Shine Foundation. The needs in our region are clear. 1 in 8 children in the Dudley Borough face holiday hunger. Over 8,500 people over the age of 65 live alone. Approximately 15,000 children are in low-income families, and 89 out of 10,000 children are looked after by the local authority, approximately 40% higher than the national average. Our desire as the church is that people would know they can reach out to us when they are in need, and that we are ready to respond when they do.
In 2020, the Shine Community Project was set up to respond to the needs in our area when the COVID pandemic hit back in March 2020. And we want to make Shine a permanent part of who we are as Arise. So, at the beginning of this year, we are going to be launching Shine Foundation as we continue to meet the needs in our area for the glory of God.
And thirdly, we are going to upgrade our online presence. 2020 forced us into doing in 10 days what would have taken us several months to achieve, and that was getting Arise Church online. We went from a weekly audio podcast and social media items to streaming Sunday services, months worth of daily devotionals, Alpha Online, prayer Zooms, Connect Group Zooms, and lots of online content for kids, young people and adults.
We have learned a lot of things over the last 10 months and reached people that we never would have been able to reach had we not been online. What we didn't realise, however, was that we would reach over 3,000 people through our YouTube channel last year. People that have never walked through the doors of our church building have said yes to Jesus via our online content. People have engaged with church life, joined an Alpha course, joined Connect groups, joined team, given financially, all because they found us online. It was something we were forced into, but God used it to go further than we ever thought we would.
Therefore, this year we are pushing forward by upgrading our online presence and using all that we have learned to reach more people and lead more people to Jesus through our online content.
With any new adventure, the joy is found when you share that adventure with someone else. Life is better in community, and although the leadership set the vision, everyone has their part to play in the vision.
We want to invite you onto this adventure. There is no time to be a bystander. This is too exciting to just watch. So come on the journey, invest in the vision, and together let's see how God takes our little and does something beyond our wildest imaginations. We want to invite you to be a part of this by praying, by giving financially, and by reaching out into your world and sharing the news that God is for them. We are going to begin this year of Forward in prayer. So we want to invite you to join us this week as we pray into all that God is doing through us.
We also want to invite you to give financially. We are believing for around £30,000 for all of the things that we need to make this vision happen. This will enable us to upgrade our equipment, acquire more suitable office and filming studio space, whilst also reconfiguring our current facility to make more space for kids and community work.
All of this is about people. This is why we do what we do, to see people loving God and living full. So we encourage you to be bold this year, push forward in your own life to share the good news that Jesus lives and that God is for the people in your world.
It's 2021. We are believing for greater. We are stepping out in faith and making room for God to move. This year, we are moving forward.